say, I think he has a great dream because he wants to win a lottery. I think he will fail.
Thank you. Hello everyone, it's so nice to be here presenting my first time prepared speech. My name is Victor, which is my third English name, and I'm so curious about how you got or how you decided your English name. I got my first one when I was only 6 years old. At that time, there was an English after-class school open in my hometown. My parents excitedly sent me in for free trial courses. Before that, my father said, you'll need an English name, which is SKT, because of the spelling of my Chinese name, Xu Kai Tai. In the class, the English teacher is giving names to the kids who didn't have one yet. Just like, what's your name? Jack. Great, nice name. What's your name? You didn't have one yet? Okay. Mary. Do you like it? And my turn. What's your name? SKT. Don't count this out, okay? SKT is not a name. Tom, you're Tom from now on. Then I became Tom for about 12 years. To be honest, the English name is quite useless most of the time during my school life. I think the most common usage of the English name is to register accounts on websites like blogs, social media, and online games, right? To be honest, again, I think the name Tom, I don't really like it. So I decided to change it after I got into the college. Make a guess. What name did I choose? I think you'll never guess it right. Because I chose the name right. The reason I chose this name is quite simple but realistic. Because in the English class, all the girls will consider me as Mr. Right. And really, I had a lot of good time to be a Mr. Right. However, I just found out that Wright is not a proper first name. Wright is actually a surname, meaning workers like Smith, carpenter, baker, and so on, right? So I decided to change it again. And then I became Victor, as you know. It's truly an art to decide a name, isn't it? Especially in Mandarin, I think. As I just mentioned, my name in Mandarin is Xu Kai Tai, which is quite easy to be remembered because of the Chinese idiom, 三阳开泰, right? You all know the Chinese idiom. And actually, that is the origin of my name. When I was born, there were 3 people in my family, my parents and me. And the Chinese zodiac sign of all 3 of us are goats, really. So 3 goats, Tai Tai, and I got the name. Fortunately, I am a boy. Why do I say that? My father, yes, my father again, told me if I were a girl, he would name me Qi Mei. Because of Sanyang Qi Mei, which was a quite famous car brand in that generation. What kind of father would name his daughter after a car brand? That's awful, right? So, actually, I have to say, I don't really like the name Kai Tai because of its pronunciation when I was a child. Let me tell you a story. One time I went to the post office to withdraw some money. I was very little, a junior high school student at that time. The teller, in order to KYC, you know, so he asked me, "What's your name, kid?" And I replied, "Xu Tai Tai." And he confused and say, "Xu Tai Tai, I'm not asking about your mom, I'm asking about you." Well, he was not the first one and also not the last one to mishear my name. One of the client of my branch did the same thing just a few weeks ago and still calling me Tai Tai right now. And no kid would want to be laughed at because of his name. So I want to change it when I was a child. But as I grew up, and the people around me were not that childish like before, I found the advantage of my name. I think you already know. It's quite easy to be remembered, right? So I think I like my name right now, and I hope you all feel it in the same way. Thank you, Toastmaster, for the day.